friends, welcome back. Big Bill Anderson's Life Tours. I am here at Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills, again paying respects to another great actor, a man that just recently passed away. You might remember him as Herschel from the Walking Dead series, one of my favorite characters in the show. He was always the voice of reason. Great character actor, Scott Wilson was, and he was in two other movies. One in particular is one of my favorites. He began his career in Cold Blood, in the movie Cold Blood, with Robert Blake as his partner. Truman Capote movie, written and produced by Truman Capote back in the 60s. And his follow-up movie to that, just months later, was In the Heat of the Night, starring Sidney Poitier, Academy Award-winning movie with Rod Steiger. And Scott Wilson had parts in both of those movies. So I'm going to tell you more about the life story of Scott Wilson / Herschel from The Walking Dead, laid to rest right here at Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills. My friends, stay with me.
Scott Wilson was born in the small southern town of Thomasville, Georgia on March 29, 1942. He made his screen debut portraying characters suspected of murder in his first 3 films. In his debut film, Wilson played a murder suspect in The Heat of the Night in 1967 with Rod Stewart and Sidney Poitier. Wilson appeared in Sparta, Mississippi, where In the Heat of the Night takes place, on March 15, 2014, to celebrate the city's 175th anniversary in reference to his debut appearance in the film. His follow-up role in the same year was in the film version of In Cold Blood, based on the book of the same name by Truman Capote. Wilson portrayed real-life murderer Richard Hickok, while Robert Blake played his partner, Perry Smith. Director Richard Brooks cast Wilson and Blake in the starring roles specifically because they were unknown at the time. Actually, Blake wasn't a complete unknown, as he had starred as a child actor in the Our Gang series and appeared in movies like Treasure of the Sierra Madre with Humphrey Bogart. The director passed over better-known actors including Steve McQueen and Paul Newman for the parts. Wilson later explained Brooks' casting motivations. Brooks hired 2 unknowns, and he wanted to keep it that way. We were treated like 2 killers he had somehow run across. The film earned Wilson an appearance on the cover of Life magazine, published on May 12, 1967. Wilson was just 25 years old at the time. The cover features Truman Capote standing between Wilson and Blake on an empty highway in Kansas. The caption, "Nightmare Revisited," appears with them on the cover. Wilson appeared in The Great Gatsby in 1974 opposite Robert Redford. He received a 1980 Golden Globe nomination for Best Supporting Actor for his performance in The Ninth Configuration by director and friend William Peter Blatty. He lost the Golden Globe to Timothy Hutton. In 1995, Wilson got attention for his role as a prison chaplain in Dead Man Walking, starring Susan Sarandon and Sean Penn. Wilson's long filmography also includes The Gypsy Moths, The Right Stuff, A Year of the Quiet Sun, Malone, The Grass Harp, June Bug, The Host, Monster, Young Guns 2, Pearl Harbor, Big Stan, Judge Dredd, the Shiloh film series, and Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Wilson had a recurring role in several episodes of CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, as Sam Braun, father of crime scene investigator Catherine Willows. Braun was killed off in the episode Built to Kill, Part 2. In the fall of 2011, he had made an appearance opposite Laura Dern in the HBO series Enlightened. Wilson was cast as veterinarian Herschel Green in the 2nd season of The Walking Dead in June of 2011. The role earned him positive reviews, including a cheer from TV Guide. which wrote that he had contributed subtle shades of humanity to the character of Herschel Green. Wilson was offered the opportunity to join the show while visiting his 97-year-old mother in Georgia. He had described his mother as a fan of the show. Wilson left the show in December of 2013 after his character was killed off in the season 4 mid-season finale, Too Far Gone. However, he made 2 guest appearances since his character's death and made his last ever on-screen appearance in the 5th episode of the 9th season of The Walking Dead. Wilson reflected on his career in a 2011 interview saying, "It's been up and down. It's always been. You have dry spells. At different times you are starting over. If you love it, you stay with it. That's what I'm doing. I've accomplished more than I would have hoped to have accomplished. I don't want to be a big movie star. I can be someone who walks down the street and not get mobbed. I want to be as fine an actor as I can be. I'm still striving to be as good as I can be." Wilson was filming scenes for The Walking Dead in Senoia, Georgia, at the time this interview took place. In 2014, Wilson was cast in a recurring role as Dr. Goyat in the Amazon original series Bosch. In 2016, he appeared in the Netflix series The OA. On October 6, 2018, just a few hours after appearing at the New York Comic Con, Wilson died from leukemia at the age of 76. The premiere episode of The Walking Dead's 9th season, A New Beginning, which aired the next day, was dedicated to Wilson's memory, which is shown in the final credits of the episode. He had more than 50 film credits and also appearances on television shows. In 1980, Wilson received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Supporting Actor Motion Picture for his role in William Peter Blatty's The Ninth Configuration. So my friends, I hope you like this small tribute that I could do here for Mr. Scott Wilson, a fine actor here at Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills Cemetery. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it with your friends. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. It means the world to me. I thank you very much for taking time out of your busy day to watch my video, my friends. And this is Big Bill Anderson saying, adios, amigos.